Hey guys, so if you haven't been watching Jimmy Kimmel lately, you may not have heard about the pastatina recipe he keeps talking about. He just posted the recipe on his YouTube channel. He posted the whole video on how to make it, so today I'm going to be trying to recreate it with the items in my pantry. Of course, you can't leave your house except for essential travel, so today I'm just going to be making do with what I have in my fridge and my pantry to try and recreate it. So I have all the ingredients right here, so let's go ahead and take a look at them. So over here we have the pasta, and this is the only pasta that I had in my pantry, and it's the fusilli pasta. It's not the right one, but I think it should work. We also have some Parmesan cheese, and this is the shaved Parmesan. We have 3 cloves of garlic, and that's already in a little bowl there, ready to go. We also have a can of Cannelli beans. There's also some olive oil, and finally some stock, and it's powdered stock, so we're going to go ahead and use that. And I already have the water boiled ready to go for the pasta, so the first step is to add the pasta into the water. So the water seems to be all boiled and ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and remove the lid. Then I'm just going to place it down over there, and I just need to get the pasta here, and it's all in the box, and I'm just going to pour it into the water. So the pasta is in the pot. I'm going to go ahead and add the lid back on. So the next step is to blend the Cannelli beans. I don't actually have a blender right now. I'm not exactly sure why, so we're going to use the next best substitute, which is a NutriBullet. Normally that's to make juices, but it will still blend, it'll still work. So I'm going to go ahead and open the can up. What he says to do is to take a little bit of the juice out. So we're just going to take a little bit because you still need some of it. So I'm going to take that much out. Let's take a little bit more out. There we go. So just enough so that it's touching the top of the beans there, and I'm going to add it into this cup here. Just make sure all of them are inside. And once that is done, there's a little bit more. There we go. We're going to go ahead and screw the lid on the top. If it stays, let's go ahead and so the lid has been added on top of the NutriBullet. I'm going to go ahead and flip it over, put it into the NutriBullet, switch it on, and then blend it. So I think that should be enough. We have all of the pieces there, and I need to go ahead and fix up the pasta, and we can move right along to the next step. So let's go ahead and lift the lid up as it's boiling quite a bit. So now it's time to go ahead and crush the garlic. So I have a total of 3 cloves, and what you need to do is you need to get a wooden spoon. I'm just recreating what he did, and you just have to crush it down. And I'm going to repeat the step again. So we have the second one here, and then the third one. And then we can go ahead and get the fry pan so we can start cooking the rest of it as well. And this is a little bit tricky. There we go. So I think I finished all 3 of them. I'll go ahead and add that back in. And I'll just go ahead and grab the fry pan, and we can get started on that. So it has been a few minutes, and you're meant to just wait until the garlic pieces are golden brown. So I'm going to go ahead and take them out. They're a little bit more than golden brown, but that should be alright. It still should work. So I'm going to remove those. And then once that's done, I'm going to go ahead and add the Cannelli beans. And I just add it into a measuring cup so it's easy to pour. So while we just leave the beans in there for a few minutes, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off since the pasta is done. I'm going to move it over here, and I have a strainer here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the hot water in there so we can get all the pasta. So I was going to use the powder, but I found this chicken base instead, and it was just in this small capsule, so it was really easy to add in. You can see that there are pieces, but I'm just mixing it around so it all goes in together and there's not chunks, because that won't be good. Of course, the main step is to add the pasta now, so I just have some of it. I'm going to go ahead and add it in, and we're going to mix it all together now. And I didn't add all the pasta because the sauce is surprisingly quite small, and I didn't want it to completely lose the flavor, so I'm just adding it in, and I'm going to mix it around. Seems like it's all coming together, so that's good. And the final step is to, of course, plate the pasta. So I have the plate right here, and I'm going to go ahead and add it in. And the next step after that is to add the Parmesan cheese, which I have in my fridge. And I'll just go ahead and add that on the top. And of course, the final step is to add some cheese. I have my cheese right here, and I'm just going to add some on top. Going to add a little bit more, and I think that's enough. So now, of course, it's time for the taste test to see what it tastes like. I just tried the pasta and it was actually pretty good. It's quite sweet because of the cannelli beans. I definitely want to make it again, but if I were to make it next time, I'd add some more veggies on top of it just so it has a little bit more flavor. So thanks for watching. Hey guys, today I'm going to be opening and reviewing some items themed to bento lunch boxes. I ordered these items online and the package just arrived, so today I'm going to be opening them up and taking a look at them. So I ordered 2 bento lunch boxes and a lot of bento box accessories as well. We have some cutters, there's also some sticks, and then there's also different accessories too. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. Be sure to click on the subscribe button down below and the notification bell in the corner to be notified every time I upload a new video. So let's go ahead and open up the first item. So I did order a total of 2 bento boxes today. This one is really great for hot food. There's a separate compartment that should keep it warm, so that's the reason why I got this one. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. It seems to be like a really heavy lunchbox compared to the other one, of course, because it has that separate compartment. That's what it looks like. There are multiple different colors to choose from. I went with the color purple, but there is also orange and yellow, and of course that blue-green color too. So let's take it out, and I'll place it down like so. So let's go ahead and take it out of this plastic here. And this is what it looks like. So you can see the theme is of course purple. It's light purple on the top and it's darker on the bottom, and there's a green handle as well. So the brand is called Omie, I'm pretty sure, O-M-I-E. I'm going to go ahead and lift the lid up. Let's see if it opens. Seems a bit tricky. I'm gonna pull it up like so. I'm pretty sure this is how you open it. There you go. And that's what it looks like. So there are multiple different compartments, and you can actually move this as well, so you can keep it long, or else you can separate it and have it into 2 smaller compartments. And I think you can buy more of these as well, so you can make them smaller or larger, just completely depends. And then here's the hot section, so you remove it. It's quite small, but it's just a good little section if you want to add rice or noodles or something, and then you can close the lid like so. And then it should stay heated until you're ready to eat it. It is very sturdy as well, and also really heavy too, which I'm surprised about. It would be quite heavy to bring somewhere if you have to have it in your bag, so it'll be interesting to try out. As for the lids for these 2 compartments, there is no lid at all. There's only this suction section on the top part of the actual lunchbox lid, and that's meant to just hold everything together so nothing spills. There's a lid here, of course, so there's no suction point at the top. It is so sturdy, so I'm really interested to see if anything leaks, but that's why it's so hard for the lunchbox container to open and close, because of course it's just holding everything together so nothing spills. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the lunchbox accessories before we take a look at the second bento box. So here we have some small cutters that are really good for bread or cheese or maybe even fruit, and I'm going to go ahead and open up. There's a total of 8 in the set. And they are all so adorable. And it would definitely personalize your lunchbox as well. So you can see some of the shapes here. There's a heart, there's also a star, there's a duck and a plane, so many different shapes. And they're all quite small as well. I'll go ahead and spread them out. And they should be really easy to use as well. And I really do like how there's a variety to choose from as well. When I saw these on the website, I knew I had to order these. They are so adorable. So they're eyes, so you can decorate your lunch. So there's a total of 4 smaller ones, and then there are 3 sets of the larger ones. The larger ones, each eye has a separate little compartment, so you can stick them down like so. while the little ones here are connected together as one, and then you place it down. So you can decorate your foods, whether that's egg or vegetables or fruit, anything of the sorts. Just makes your lunch a lot more fun. So this one is of course themed to eyes. There are so many different themed ones. You can get animals or anything like so, but these ones are themed to eyes. I think that's interesting, and it's just very neutral and classic. So you have different shaped ones. This one has little sparkles. Same with this one as well. This one's just classic eyes, and they're all just really great. So if you're planning on bringing a salad for lunch or you need some sort of dip, you definitely need some sort of container so it doesn't spill. So I bought this pack of 4. They're just very classic with some pictures in the front. So there's mushrooms, rainbow, clover, and star. And you go ahead and open it up, and it's just a small little section. So I think this is really great for salad dressing, so your salad doesn't get soggy for when you arrive and you want to have your lunch. It just wouldn't be great if the salad dressing was on top of it. So you can have it over at the side. When you're ready, you can open it up, or else you can have it for a dip. You can put maybe hummus or tzatziki, and you can have it with some fresh fruit or vegetables. This item probably doesn't look very interesting. It's a crinkled vegetable slicer, so you can see it's all crinkled at the bottom, and then when you slice the vegetables, it just gives it more of a crinkled effect rather than just placing it down like so. I've never tried anything with a crinkle on the bottom, like a slicer or anything like that, so I think it'll be really interesting to try out. If you saw in the first bento box that I showed you, if you wanted to place smaller items into the lunchbox, it would definitely move around since the compartments are quite large. Even though there are dividers, I've been recommended to get the bento cups. So that's why I got a total of 2 packs. The first bento box that I opened up was purple, and then the next one I'll be taking a look at is in the color blue. So I got 1 of each. There's a total of 3 in each pack. Let me show you. I'm going to go ahead and open these up just to give you an idea of what they look like. Here's the bento cups out of the packaging. So they aren't firm at all. They are very flimsy, which is great, so you can place them into smaller compartments. And as I said before, I did get the particular colors for the lunch boxes, but you can totally change them around. You can have the blue and the purple lunch box and vice versa, just to give it a bit more color and style as well. Up next, we have some more food cutters. There's a heart, a star, and a flower. So there's a 3-pack in this one. There aren't as many included in this one as there are in the other ones because this one is a lot larger. So this one decorates the actual rice and the main part of the meal, while the smaller ones decorated more of the accessories on the top. So that would be more for meats and cheese or egg or anything of the sort. But it seems like it's really simple to use, and it will also personalize your lunch too. Here we have a Hello Kitty rice mold. There are a total of 3 different pieces to the set. There is the main part of the mold, there's the bottom, and then there's the top as well. These items are called food rings. There's a total of 3 in the set, and they're all themed to winter time or winter wonderland. So this one says winter wonderland on the front, and the back 2 have pictures of snowflakes. These items are sticks. They're really great if you want to make fruit kebabs or meat kebabs. I probably use them for fruit more than meat, but I still think they're really great. So there's a couple of different colors to choose from. I decided to go for the really bright ones over the pastel ones. I thought they would suit the lunchbox more, but you can see there's little stars on the top there. I'm going to go ahead and take them out of the packaging. And as I said before, there are a total of 7 in the set. I think my favorite colors would have to be this teal blue one and also this pink one as well, but they're all really great and wonderful, and you can constantly be changing your lunchbox. The last item we take a look at today is the second bento lunchbox that I ordered online. This one is so lovely. I love the snowflake design on the front. I'm going to go ahead and remove it out of the packaging, but this bento box is more ideal for sandwiches or salads, items that stay cold rather than the other one. The other one's really great for hot lunches. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up, and then I'll take it out of the packaging. The snowflake design is so gorgeous on the front. I'm going to go ahead and open up the lunchbox to see what it looks like inside. So it is quite lightweight on the bottom. It's just the lid that's really heavy, and I'll show why later on. But there's a total of 3 different compartments. There's a larger compartment on the bottom to fit, sandwiches, salads, things like that. And there's a smaller compartment on the top. So there's a total of 2 of those. This will be really great for some sort of fruit or crackers, and over here you can place something else. I'm going to go ahead and turn it to the side so I can show you what the lid looks like. As you can see, the lid is very similar to the other one where they have these suction items on the top there, so you don't need a lid for each compartment, and the lunch should be able to stay like so. I hope it is leak proof because items will definitely start leaking out if it doesn't suction in place. But I do really like this lunchbox so far, but I wouldn't be able to know how good it is until I try it out. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it.